Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Dream Factory Productions YouTube channel.
My name is Patrick with Dream Factory Productions. Welcome back for our next video blog that we're going to be doing today. Today we're actually going to be responding to a couple questions that we were asked by a bride and a groom that sent in some questions to us. So we're going to be focusing, my part today will be on red flags. Ashley wrote, what are some red flags we can look for when meeting for a possible DJ for our wedding? And Mr. White will actually be going over a couple questions himself that groom sent in.
Yeah, these are from Eric, and Eric asks, what should I look for in an MC? And his second question was, what makes an MC great? So I'll be covering both of those, but I'll turn it over to Patrick first.
Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I am going to be answering a couple questions that Ashley wrote to us. In her email she said, what are some potential red flags I can look for when meeting with an entertainment company for possibly DJing my wedding? Well, Ashley, those are some great questions to ask. There are actually numerous red flags to look for. So I'll actually be only covering about 4 of those topics today, and then we'll do another video series on what are some of the different red flags that you can look for. Number one of the very most important things that you can find out is, one, are they a licensed business? You definitely want to be working with somebody that is a licensed business. You know that they take the job seriously. They're just not going to be a fly-by-the-night company. That they are going to show up and actually be there at your wedding. So that kind of helps give peace of mind knowing that you are working with a legitimate DJ business. Second is, are they insured? You definitely want to find out if they have liability insurance. A lot of venues here in New Mexico actually require that anybody that's coming into their venue actually has this type of insurance just in case if something were to happen. Second question you would like to ask is, do they have a written contract? And not only is that for the protection of the company, but also as well for you. So for instance, if you don't have a contract in place, we have heard numerous stories of some nightmares happening to couples that the day of their wedding they actually have no DJ because the DJ actually booked a more higher paying job and that DJ skipped out for the time. So they didn't have a DJ and they were left scrambling trying to find entertainment. So definitely make sure that there is a contract in place for your protection as well. Third, how are they going to show up to your wedding dressed? Are they going to show up wearing jeans and a t-shirt? Are they going to show up professionally dressed wearing a suit or a tuxedo? Definitely want to find that out. Nothing worse than having somebody show up to your wedding that's going to be wearing shorts and a t-shirt that just doesn't fit in. That looks like they're going to a beach party. Number 4, do they guarantee who your DJ is going to be for your wedding? Do you know who you're going to be working with throughout the entire planning process? Or is it going to just be somebody that they hired possibly maybe a week or a few days before your wedding? If they won't allow you to meet with the DJ until a week or a couple weeks before their wedding, that would definitely be a red flag. You definitely want to know who you're going to be working with, who's going to be at your wedding, that both of your personalities are on the same page, that you're all going to get along and know exactly what details are going to take place at your wedding, than rather somebody that you're just barely meeting, you may not know, that has no experience working with a wedding. If any of you have any more questions on red flags, be happy to answer any of the questions. We will do another video blog on some more potential red flags to look for when hiring a DJ company. So until next time, I'll turn it over to Nathaniel White, and he can address a couple more flags to look for.
Well, welcome back everybody. I hope you enjoyed Patrick's video on red flags to look for with DJ companies. And we're going to address MCs now. We have an email here from Eric that said, what should I look for in an MC? And the second part of his question was, how do I know if I'm hiring a DJ company that has professional MCs? Well, as Patrick was saying earlier about signs that you want to look for when hiring a DJ company, those are the same things that you want to look for. Most DJ companies should offer both. They should have DJs and MCs. A lot of times they're one and the same. Sometimes they have people on staff that just do one thing. But you want to look for a company that has all of those elements as a part of it. Here at Dream Factory, as Patrick was saying, we all dress professionally, we all show up on time, we work together, we give you a very professional package, and we do that as MCs as well. We train all of our DJs to be great MCs. We all go over all of the different things that you need to have to be a great MC for a wedding. Particularly, you want to look and make sure that as you're preparing with that DJ for your wedding, that they're paying attention to details like what is the order of the wedding party going to be? How do they pronounce those people's names? If you're going to be, the whole bridal party is going to be having the first and last names being presented. Do they know how to pronounce all those names? On the day of the wedding, are they checking in with you guys to make sure that the order hasn't changed, or that if you give them a list of the bridal party, that they're checking over that to make sure that that list doesn't have any typos in it? Those are all red flags you want to look for. And then when you're meeting with your DJ, make sure that you're asking them, or they're asking specifics about how you want the event to be emceed. There's nothing worse than an MC taking away from the wedding because he's over the top and that's not what the bride and groom wanted. Or there's nothing worse than making it look like he's one of those dumbfounded professors just not really adding any excitement to the event, and it sounds like he's just saying Bueller the entire time. So what you want to look for is an MC that is really, really sensitive to what the bride and groom want. Because if you want that over-the-top MC, that can really help get everybody going in the wedding. But if you don't want it to be over the top, because obviously you all are the focus of that day, and you want the MC to kind of be withdrawn just a little bit, make sure you go over those things and make sure that MC is very, very flexible. Again, here at Dream Factory, we try to train everybody to not only have those elements available, but to make sure that they're very, very flexible for what you want. So Eric, what I would say is you want to make sure, first and foremost, that that MC is very, very flexible, they're paying attention to detail, and that day of, they're making sure that they're almost being, I hate to use the word anal, but that's exactly what they want to be. You want to have every single detail taken care of. A good MC will almost annoy you checking in with you to make sure that everything is exactly the way you want it, so when you get to things like the first dance and the bridal party introductions, you're not missing anything. If you have an MC that's not paying attention to those details, that's probably not the DJ company that you want to go with. Even if everything else is checked off, like Patrick was saying, that would be a red flag, because the MC really can make or break your wedding just as much as a DJ can make or break your wedding, based on the songs that they're going to play and based on what they're going to present in music. So, Eric, I hope that answers your questions, and we'll talk more about emceeing on our YouTube channel as we go along in these next few weeks and months. Well, thank you everybody for joining us on our second video. We hope we gave you some quick tips that will really come in handy for you, and as we said, we're going to be going into more details about what to look for in an MC, what to look for in a DJ company, but I hope this kind of scratched the surface, so if you had any doubts about what to look for, we were able to cover those a little bit today. And Patrick, you have anything to add?
No, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to send additional questions to info@dreamfactorydjs.net. Be happy to answer any questions that you all may have pertaining to weddings or any other type of special event that you're having. Until next time, see you all on the dance floor, and you all have a great day.
And remember, don't let your wedding be cookie cutter.